We're talking about the Sierra Nevada Company's second aircraft maintenance facility. Here's News Center 7's Mike Campbell.
A ceremonial ribbon cutting held in front of a gigantic 747 airplane, outfitted in Air Force One colors. It's a visual representation of what Sierra Nevada does and why they need huge hangars like this one.
Make no mistake, this $13 billion defense program is truly a big, big deal.
DeWine and Sierra Nevada leaders told those gathered here that the company is providing the makeovers for huge planes like this to continue being the nation's airborne command centers. The president and others will use them in times of emergency.
These big ideas will truly transform the way we protect our great country.
Every job we create, every aircraft we modify, and every mission we support makes this region a true hub of prosperity and growth.
Sierra Nevada Corporation leaders said their commitment here is bringing 350 high-paying jobs and a payroll that should climb above $30 million a year. Work on this second huge hangar began last year. A time-lapse video played showed the immense work it takes to build a place that can retrofit the largest aircraft in the world. All of the work being done here in the birthplace of aviation.
The first facility performing aircraft modifications since World War II.
Sierra Nevada officials call their growing campus at Dayton International Airport the Aviation Innovation and Technology Center, or AITC.
1, 2, 3.
They surprised many by publicly confirming with a ceremonial groundbreaking their plans to build hangars number 3 and 4. Sierra Nevada's growth at the Dayton International Airport has been very fast. 2 hangars done, 2 more on the way. And the company says there could be more in this pipeline, a huge economic impact and boost to the Miami Valley. Mike Campbell, News Center 7.
And big things happening at Dayton International Airport. As we reported, Joby Aviation wants to build a factory at the airport to build flying taxis. Dayton would lead the nation in building flying taxis. The company will need 2,000 workers at its future factory. It wants to build 500 flying taxis per year. The company wants to start production next year. Teen fights are impacting another library branch, forcing it to close its doors during and after school hours. We previously talked about workers at the main Dayton Metro Library branch, They are worried about the issue at the main branch. But now we're hearing about problems at the Southeast branch on Waterville Avenue. Last week, the executive director said it dealt with a fight involving 300 teenagers.
Kids came running out, and it's a fight. And they all come screaming out the door. And someone said they had a knife.
There were no reports of any injuries, but the executive director told us the branch will close between 2:30 and 5 p.m. As gun violence has been rising across the country, more communities are turning to community violence intervention programs to help. According to the Vera Institute of Justice, these programs focus on reducing homicides and shooting by making relationships in communities where gun violence is common. Some programs involve police to help law enforcement accountability, as well as violence interrupters. These are people who are well known by their community and support healing and address conflict.
This next story is brought to you by 7 Circle of Kindness, shining a light on the good in our community. Sponsored by Morris Home and Ashley.
We would like to thank everyone who showed up today for our 7 Circle of Kindness blood drive at the American Red Cross building in Montgomery County. Many of the donors were in uniform. The director for the Red Cross told us a master sergeant with the Space Force at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base encouraged his guardians to donate. About a month ago, there was a national blood supply shortage. Then Hurricane Helene moved through, devastating towns in several states. It made for a critical blood need.
I've talked to a lot of them. They're just amazing people. And it really makes you think, these are people who have dedicated their lives to serving our country. Then they're taking yet another step today by answering the call to give blood when they know that we're in this situation of having the devastation in the South, our blood supply being low, and wanting them to come out to help.
Anyone who shows up to donate during the month of October will get a free Amazon gift card and will be entered to win other prizes. Head to our website, whio.com, to find out how to sign up. Storm Center 7 weather specialist Nick Dunn in for Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney tonight. We were just talking about went home for dinner,
Yeah.
drove back, the
Yeah.
rain just down.
And it didn't last long, but what did come down came down really hard and it came down really quick.
Yes,
it was
it did.
intense. Made for at least some brief issues driving out there, but it didn't last long, and that means it did not add up to a whole lot. I mentioned this evening that most of our rainfall totals would generally be 1/10 of an inch or less, and as we look at the map, just about everybody was there. Places like Troy down here to Fairborn and Beaver Creek did get a little bit more than 1/10 of an inch, but this might be the most measurable rainfall we see for about the next week or so based on the current forecast. So we'll take it, at least for the time being. We should start to dry things out, and hopefully you can get outdoors and enjoy a little bit of the drier and cooler air that we have in store for tomorrow. Right now over downtown Dayton, we have mostly cloudy skies and 60 degrees. That wind is still out of the north right now, and it's a bit breezy. In fact, the sustained wind is at 18 miles per hour. You do notice that dew point is down into the 50s. That's a sign that some drier air is continuing to move in. Live Doppler 7 radar for us. I know it looks like it's raining, but this is all dry. All of the showers that we've had now are pretty much exiting Clinton County at this point. And we're starting to cool off pretty quickly this evening. Wapakoneta, you're down to 55, along with Richmond. Xenia, you've also dropped down there to 59 degrees. And we're sitting at 62 right now in Springboro. I've lowered tonight's forecast temperatures for most of us just a little bit. I'm seeing some clearing skies off to the northwest a little sooner than models anticipated, but I did keep our overnight low at 50 here in Dayton. We'll drop into the 40s just about everywhere else. So you may want to think about a jacket or a sweatshirt as you go out the door first thing tomorrow morning, and those winds will be a lot lighter for us. In addition to that jacket or sweatshirt, don't forget the sunglasses. We'll have plenty of sunshine for the day tomorrow. And some good news, you will not need to take the rain gear with you tomorrow, and you can leave it at home really for the rest of the week, at least if you have any plans to go to work through Friday. We're in good shape with no more rain expected. Here's a look at Futurecast through the rest of tonight into tomorrow morning. Just a couple of leftover clouds to get your day started. I don't anticipate fog to be an issue for us. I know some of us had that early on this morning, but thankfully that was not a big deal for us. Into the afternoon, plenty of sunshine. Highs getting into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. In fact, if this run of Futurecast is correct, we may not have a cloud in the sky tomorrow afternoon. That'll be a nice change for us and help to dry out the ground just a little bit. And then into Thursday morning, it is another cool start. Just about everybody, if not everybody, in the middle to even upper 40s to get our day started. Maybe another day where the kids need a jacket early on, but by the afternoon, they won't need that at all. Upper 70s for an afternoon high there with mainly sunny skies. Here's your forecast for tomorrow, upper 60s to around 70 degrees. A couple of us to the north may be stuck in the middle 60s, and this is actually a bit below average for this time of the year. Here's my Storm Center 7-day forecast. We do start to turn the corner once again if you like the warmer weather. We're back to 80 degrees by Friday. I'm leaving a stray shower chance in the forecast now for Sunday as a cold front still comes through there, and that knocks our temperatures down even more for Monday and Tuesday.
Thousands of extra chemicals found in your body. I'm Nicole D'Antonio in Washington with the new research and warning about the packaging your food comes in.